Good morning, sixth grade. We are winding down our third week of remote learning. I hope you are all doing well. Let's see who gets here first. Brian, of course. Avril right behind. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Brian O. Good to see you guys, sorta, right? Sorta see you. We are going to continue with our test. We do have to finish it. Taylor, Brian O, I know you think you guys are done, but you guys could actually do better. So I've reassigned a part of the test and then I can explain it. Good morning, Astrid. We are going to start with a unit rate problem, however, for the warm up, because I think when Ms. Leggett is saying unit rate, we're forgetting what that means. I'll explain more, Taylor. Don't get paranoid on me, okay? It says find both unit rates for the following information. If 16 pounds cost $64 for meat, okay, I kept it as general as possible. You usually get charged for meat per pound, no matter what kind of meat it is. It could be cold cuts at the deli, or it could be, just on the meat aisle in the stores. What's wrong, Brian? All right, so just please get both unit rates. I hope you understand what I mean by when I say both unit rates. If you don't understand, please let me know. And hopefully you wrote that down because I have to kick my cat off the table here. Come here, you. He thinks he's slick. Say hi to the kids. Say hi, Cindy. Look. You say hi to the kids? Yeah, he likes to wink. Okay, I'll go away. All right. He thinks he's slick. As soon as I get up out of my seat, he climbs on top of it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me put that down again. It was $64 for 16 pounds of meat. LBS, abbreviation for pounds. Actually, that was a he. Cinnamon is a boy. We thought when we got him, he was a girl too. That's what his family said. But when we took him to, he did wink. It looked like he winked at least. He always does that. When we took him to the vet for the first time, they were like, she's a he. So that was pretty funny. Taylor, look at it. Lowercase letters, please. And yes, we have to be kind. You can't hear me. Really? I'm sorry. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this, please. I'm asking for both unit rates. When I say both unit rates, what am I asking for? If I'm comparing two quantities, right, I have meat and I have the cost of the meat. This is in dollars and this is in pounds. When I say unit rate, I'm looking for what would it, okay, they gave us $64 for 16 pounds. So what is Ms. Leggett asking for? She's asking for, if I had 1 pound of meat, what would it cost? If I had $1, how much meat could I buy? And in that case, I hope you are at the deli because there's no way they're going to give you a package of meat for $1. Does everybody understand what I just went over? When it comes to something called a unit rate, in our book, Unit 2, the Green Book, the most popular lesson in that book that refers to this is called How Much for One. And then our next book, Unit 3, is going to focus a bit more on unit rates. So if you don't totally understand it now, that's not a bad thing. I should do a house tour. I could do a house tour if I had a house. I'm in an apartment. No tours. Stay on topic. It's like it has to follow her own rules. And my 6th grade has to give me 2 unit rates. So does anybody have an answer for me yet? I'll give you a minute. I'll take attendance while you're trying to figure it out. Then an apartment tour. Ah, you're slick, huh? No fooling Miss Astrid. All right, let's see what we got here. I saw Brian H, Avril, Taylor, Brian O, Astrid. Who else is here that I've missed? 24785. I have no idea what you're telling me. Oh, Jesus is here and Kareem is here. Good morning, gentlemen. Nice. We're up to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like I'm still missing a couple people. Royman, good morning. And maybe one more. Is there anyone else here that I did not call? Let's see. All right, in chat, I called everybody that I saw for the unit rate. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by 24785 for the unit rate. How much for 1 pound of meat? For $1, how much meat could I get? Those are the 2 questions that we're trying to figure out. Question mark. Okay. Well, you guys should have this without a problem, right? These are equivalent ratios still. Even though we're looking for a unit rate, it's still equivalent ratios. So how do you get from 16 to 1, guys? Don't you have to divide by 16? So 16 divided by 16 is 1. Well, for an equivalent ratio, you have to use the same factor. Dividing by 16 is the same thing as, divided by 16 is the same as what? Hopefully you tell me multiplying by the reciprocal, right? So times the reciprocal. So this would be the factor. Divide by 16. What is 64 divided by 16? 64 divided by 16 should be 4. So the unit rate for 1 pound of meat. 1 pound of meat would cost us $4. That's one of the unit rates. We need one more unit rate. For $1, how much meat can I actually buy? It's probably not going to be very much, right? If a pound costs $4, in order to get from here to here, I have to divide by 4. So from here to here, I have to divide by 4 again. What's 1 divided by 4, folks? It's a fourth, or for those of you who like your decimals, 0.25, 25 hundredths. Do you guys have questions about that? Because that's a really important concept and something that you need on your test, because of the fact that they're looking for you to compare Noah and Andre's mixtures. And in order to do that, something about them has to be the same. Something has to be kept constant. With a unit rate, you know that there's something constant. You found how much for 1.